We'll see about that when the next war comes. And it will come. The collective needs to be strong. We'll see about that. Sure. Take a breather. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. You have no right to judge me. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. Because I can prove it. You'll see. If I could avenge my men, make some credits, and eventually expose a member of the council, well, the dream that we fought for died a long time ago. Not the way it should have. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You pity me? Is that it? Now there's a debt of honor. And the people who betrayed us, the people of the Freestar Collective, are going to pay. Innocent? Nobody is innocent while they allow corrupt leaders to take control. Minutes away, minutes from winning the battle and the war. When the ceasefire order came down, I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave. Goodbye, Deputy. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. You go find Ron Hope and tell him what I've told you. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. Last chance, Deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. We needed another ship to meet his timetable, so he gave us the intel necessary to steal one from his factory. You don't know me, so don't preach to me about what I do or don't have the right to do. Our job was to make sure nobody saw the operation. The 1st Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. It also let him play the victim and keep suspicion to a minimum. This is Paxton Hull, commanding officer of the 1st. The Freestar Collective has lost its way. Not long after I started the 1st, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. At the Battle of Nera, the 1st Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. Marshal Blake must be getting desperate sending a lone deputy out here. You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space. All I know is that after we cleared the place out, Hope was sending in some kind of machinery. I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You fought because you had to, and you fought well. Don't apologize for that. That, my friend, is my definition of justice. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless. But spineless leaders gave up on us, even when victory was within our grasp, to keep the Rangers off the scent. Hope wanted to hit a lot of places quickly and finish whatever he was doing before word spread. What the hell would you know about glory? You come here seeking justice? But what about justice for my soldiers? That badge gives you power under the law, but it doesn't give you the right to question what I sacrificed for the glory of the Freestar Collective. Sure I did. The money was good, but the payback was the real reward. Because I can't let the deaths of my people go unanswered. An eye for an eye. Blood for blood. The credits were good. But yeah, Getting some payback was the real reward. I'll just wait here. You do your job, and I get one last piece of vengeance against the Council. I know, because I'm the one who led them to their death. Then you can deal out whatever justice you see fit. But I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. I refused to work for a shadow client, so we agreed to set up a meeting. More importantly, you survived. Most soldiers don't. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up. You haven't earned the right to pity me. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now. Of course, I can't expect you to understand what we sacrificed, what we lost. I've also got no sympathy for those who do their bidding. And this means you. I know. Need a minute? Don't bother. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. You won't have to. If you came here seeking justice, it's waiting for you inside. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them. You think I've lost? Is that it? I haven't lost.